Breaking news for you on the Russia probe and the politics lead now. CNN is now learning exclusively that special counsel Robert Mueller's team has approached the White House about interviewing White House staffers who were aboard Air Force One when that initial misleading statement about Donald Trump Jr.'s meeting with the Russian lawyer at Trump Tower was crafted. That's according to 3 sources familiar with these conversations. 2 of the sources say that Mueller wants to know how the statement was put together and whether information was intentionally left out, and, of course, who exactly was involved. This follows a report last month that President Trump helped come up with that first misleading statement about his son's meeting with a Russian lawyer in the middle of the 2016 campaign. Today, Donald Trump Jr. met with Senate investigators to offer what we figure to be his 4th version of events at that now infamous meeting. You might recall Trump Jr. originally said he had never met with any Russians, and then when evidence to the contrary emerged, he issued that statement saying that the meeting that he had was about Russians' adoptions of Russian orphans. Then, after the New York Times got details of the meeting, he acknowledged he had been told the meeting was sold to him as being about incriminating information on Hillary Clinton. And then the 4th, today, in a statement to the Judiciary Committee in the Senate, Donald Trump Jr. says he was there to determine Clinton's, quote, fitness for office. CNN Justice correspondent Jessica Schneider picks up the story from here.
Well, it's great to be here. And I just
Tonight, Donald Trump Jr.'s hours-long face-to-face with the Senate Judiciary Committee left some senators unsatisfied.
His appearance today raised as many questions as it answered.
Sources tell CNN Trump Jr. insisted to the committee that he did not tell his father about the June 2016 meeting at Trump Tower. The controversial gathering also included brother-in-law Jared Kushner, campaign chairman Paul Manafort, as well as a Russian lawyer and a few others. Trump Jr. said he took the meeting because he was intrigued by the offer of damaging information on Hillary Clinton. His opening statement said, to the extent they had information concerning the fitness, character, or qualifications of a presidential candidate, I believed that I should at least hear them out.
I'm an American.
Sources tell CNN Trump Jr. also told the committee today that he didn't recall the White House's involvement in his written response after the meeting became public this summer. That statement omitted that the meeting was about opposition research on Hillary Clinton, and the White House has since admitted the president weighed in and offered suggestions. Trump Jr. admitted he knew there could be legal questions about accepting such information, saying, depending on what, if any, information they had, I could then consult with counsel to make an informed decision as to whether to give it further consideration. But when the president's oldest son first disclosed the meeting in mid-July, he gave no indication he was concerned about any fallout.
This is Russia fever. This is pre-Russia mania. I don't even think my sirens, went up, or the antennas went up.
President Trump similarly said the meeting was nothing out of the ordinary.
I think from a practical standpoint, most people would have taken that meeting. It's called opposition research, or even research into your opponent.
Don Jr.'s appearance on Capitol Hill coincides with Facebook's disclosure that it sold about $100,000 worth of advertising to fake accounts likely operated out of Russia during the election. Most of the ads didn't mention either candidate and centered on divisive issues like immigration, race, and gun rights. And while Facebook did not describe the ads, CNN is told the Russian accounts controlling the advertising urged users to like certain political groups, which prompted political messages to flood Facebook news feeds.
I think it really raises a series of questions, though, about a number of social media firms, and we've got to talk to Twitter as well.
And Donald Trump Jr. just released a statement about his meeting today. It says, I answered every question posed by the committee related to this topic, as well as all of their questions on other topics, until both sides had exhausted their lines of questioning. I trust this interview fully satisfied their inquiry. But, Jake, this definitely isn't the end. In fact, senators on the Judiciary Committee, they say they want Donald Trump Jr. back in a public session. In fact, the top Democrat there, Dianne Feinstein, says that she will not rule out issuing a subpoena if Donald Trump Jr.